Hey, what's up everybody? This is Gerson with Woke Wednesdays. Stay tuned. I'm about to recommend some books for you to kick off the year 2021. So book number 1, we have Weapons of Mass Destruction by Cathy O'Neil. She is a mathematician and a data scientist, and she analyzes the way numbers influence our lives, the way they affect our lives. And she also looks at the way numbers sometimes reinforce discrimination as opposed to addressing or redressing it. So that's Weapons of Mass Destruction by Cathy O'Neil, a great recommendation for you. Next is Holler If You Hear Me by the great Dr. Michael Eric Dyson, where he analyzes Tupac. For me, this is one of the first books I started reading. I started reading at 25, and this book for me was very difficult to read at first. There were a lot of big words that I did not understand, so I was always circling and looking up words in the dictionary. But all in all, I thought it was great because I was able to have more intellectual kind of insight to hip-hop and to Tupac. So Holler If You Hear Me is a great book by Dr. Michael Eric Dyson. Next is a book that's been extremely influential in my life, Discipline and Punished by Michel Foucault. He was a philosopher, a historian, and oftentimes people think of power as a possession, as something that people have or something that people don't have. And Michel Foucault challenges this notion. He believes that power is everywhere, it is in everything. He says it's omnipresent because it is relational. So I think this is a great book to kind of help us reconceptualize what power can also mean. So Discipline and Punished by Michel Foucault. Another great book has been Statistical Panic by Kathleen Woodward. She uses stories to look at emotions. She takes a feminist, English is my second language, so I always get these letters mixed up, but a feminist perspective to look at the way emotions propel us or restrict us to act. So that's Statistical Panic, a great book by Kathleen Woodward. And finally, Begin Again by one of my favorite authors, Dr. Eddie Glaude, where he actually explores the life of my favorite author, James Baldwin, to tell us something about hope in these current times. And I want to read a part from his book. It's on page 145. I'll read it with you. And it says, he's talking about James Baldwin here. He held off despair and chose life. In that 1970 Ebony interview, the reporter asked him, "What then about hope?" Baldwin's response is instructive for us as we live through another shameful period in the life of the nation. And Baldwin says, "Hope is invented every day." And I think this is a great way to end the clip because it reminds us that hope should be invented every single day. So Begin Again by the great Dr. Eddie Glaude. Check us out on our website, www.wokewednesdays.org. Check out our YouTube page. We have all of our episodes up there. We're bringing you new content every single week. So remember to stay woke, check us out and follow us. And I hope to see y'all soon.